Hey guys, so welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my testimony with you. So I grew up in a Catholic family. We went to Mass every Sunday, went through the sacraments growing up. And so I always felt like our family was very strong in our faith. It wasn't until I got to college and realized how intentionally people were living their faith that I realized that there was something missing from my life. And I think looking back, I realized, especially in middle school and high school, how much I lived in insecurity and fear. Yeah, I just want to share how much my relationship with the Lord has grown and freed me from all those things. One of the first moments that I encountered the Lord was at my confirmation retreat, my sophomore year of high school. So that year I was experiencing a lot of anxiety, and up until then I didn't really know what it was. Yeah, so that year was very challenging for me. It was the first time I actually realized that I had anxiety and that I was diagnosed with it. In the spring of my sophomore year, I went on my confirmation retreat because I was going to be confirmed in a few months. And I remember being in adoration and just feeling the deepest sense of peace that I had not felt in so long. And I don't know if I realized it at the time, but that is definitely one of the first times that I remember actually encountering the Lord. After that, after my confirmation retreat, after getting confirmed, there wasn't a whole lot in my life that changed. It wasn't until I actually got to college that I found this wonderful community and just these people who shared such a beautiful witness to the love of God. And I remember being so blown away by their authenticity, and I realized how much joy and peace that they genuinely felt and just lived out of. And I was like, I want this, but I don't know how. So I joined a Bible study and a small group and just kind of immersed myself in that environment. I started going to daily Mass and adoration and really just developed such an excitement for my faith that I hadn't really had before. There was one time in particular when I went to lunch with a focus missionary, and I remember her asking me, she was just like, Emily, like, how is your relationship with Jesus? And I kind of just looked at her funny. I was like, wait, what? What's, like, I don't know. I was so blown away because I guess I'd never thought about my faith as a relationship. So yeah, I think that was a huge turning point for me in realizing, like, yeah, I want this intimate relationship and friendship with the Lord. And so, yeah, I started going to daily Mass, going to adoration, learning how to really dive into prayer more. I think the biggest thing that I really learned in that time was how important it was for me to choose to say yes to prayer, to daily Mass, to whatever it was. Because there were a lot of moments that I felt kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know if I'm doing this right. But looking back, I see how much the Lord changed my heart, and in such a gradual process. But yeah, it was just really in the little everyday things that He really developed that relationship with me, and He really helped me to open my heart up to Him. Yeah, I think now living in this relationship with him, I just feel such a freedom and a fullness in my life that I really haven't experienced before. Yeah, I've really learned how to bring God into all parts of my life. Yeah, and he really is like my best friend. Since my first semester of college, the Lord has just continued to work in my life so much. He's continued just to bless me so much and help me to grow out of my comfort zone, to really allow him to heal me in ways that I didn't even know I needed to be healed, to grow in vulnerability, and being able to share my story with others. I think more than anything, he has really shown me how to be confident in my identity as a beloved daughter. Anyways, guys, I just want to reassure you that, you know, your testimony, your relationship with the Lord and your story is so beautiful and so unique. And yeah, I encourage you to share that with other people in your life. You never know what it could do for them or how it can impact others. I know for me, I've always kind of thought that, oh, well, there's no big transition in my life. My testimony is just not worth sharing. But I think through hearing other people's stories, I've learned how powerful the Lord works, even in the little ways. Looking back, I see how the Lord worked in each of those little moments in my life, and I think it's just so beautiful. And yeah, it's so encouraging and so incredible how he just patiently waits for us to open our hearts up to him. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to reach out to Abby and I to share your story with us. We'd love to hear from you. See you next time.